We've been open for 17 years now, going on 18. They hear from their friends, oh, you got to come to this place, you could dance, you drink. It's like they've never seen anything like this, and they see a few of the places and they're just like, it's a great place. I can't believe I've never been here.
The restaurant is, singular in the city. You can bring the family, you can bring the kids, you can bring everything. This is more important here. We got dance floor, we got bar, we got everything in one place. The special is Colombian food, but the more popular we have is picadas, empanadas, appetizers. The best Colombian churrasco. ¿Qué me motiva? ¿Qué me gusta?
Sí.
Me gusta everything. I like everything. I like to see people happy. This one, I like to do my job.
I think a lot of people, the reason they keep coming back is because they feel like they're at home in Colombia, Like you go to any other Colombian restaurant and it's not like this one. It's like the atmosphere, it's really authentic here, and it's like, so a lot of people, they feel like they're at home when they come here, a lot of Colombians.
So Alex, you said that Pueblito Viejo feeds your soul. Tell us why you chose it.
It does. Well, my parents are from Colombia. I'm first generation born here in the States. So they live in Florida. So when I get a little homesick, this is just a great place for me to go. The decor of the restaurant, it looks like something you might find in Colombia outdoors, and they just shoved it all indoors. There's vines.
They shoved a lot indoors.
They shoved a lot indoors. All right, there's a lot going on. All right. So there's certainly a lot going on there. But it's just it's the flavors and the food that I grew up with.
So, Vic, was this your first experience with Colombian food?
No, it was not. It was an interesting experience. It's definitely a sensory overload, when you go in, because it almost it prompts you for something really different and exotic, because they have everything under the sun on the walls.
The decor is the opposite of that.
Yes,
it's the opposite of minimalist.
Yeah, but I think it's also very nostalgic in a way. Like if your parents or friends are from Colombia and you want to invoke some memories, or you have a good talk and spend a good time, I think it's a good place for that.
Okay. Laura, what'd you think?
I'm the type of person that loves to go to hole-in-the-walls, divey places, so I thought it was funky. So my boyfriend and I rode our bikes up to meet my two friends, Alex and Ashley. I walk in and a whole table just turns and looks at me. And I felt like I was naked or something in a dream. When you have those dreams where you're it was a little awkward. And there was a rope in front of the door, so I couldn't get in.
What time did you go?
It was about 7:15.
Okay.
And there were the two servers in their their fun uniforms, and I was waving at them, and one came over. We had a language barrier thing, and it was interesting. I'm not, it's fine. I don't care. The food is where it's at. So it was a really interesting experience.
It was interesting.
Who picked this place?
Where am I? So, Alex, you asked Laura what time she went. Does it matter?
It does, because the music or the DJ starts at 9, and because what we like to do is, we like to sit down. If you go with a group, it's a lot more fun. You have, and when the DJ comes on, we'll order our food, we'll have an entree, we'll get up, we'll dance, we'll come back, we'll have a bit of our appetizer, have a little bit of our entree, go back and just go back and forth to the dance floor.
There's a lot of dancing.
A fun time. There's a lot of dancing after 9.
We went on Saturday, and of course, if you hit that 9:30 spot, you can tell that it totally changes the atmosphere. And I think to do the place justice, I think you do want to go when it's full, it's bright, it has its energy that kind of brings you in. And I think, Chicago is so diverse that I think the language barrier is not a big deal anywhere. I think for me, it actually adds the flavor, because you do feel like you're in a slightly foreign environment, which is kind of cool. You get to travel without getting on a plane.
You got to work a little harder.
What did you order for food?
For food, we started off with the beef empanadas.
Oh, good. How were they?
They were really good, and the arepas con chorizo, which was awesome, and it came with this green, I think, some sort of
isn't that
salsa.
fun? Yes.
I love spicy things, and it was amazing. For my entree, I got the kebabs, the chicken and beef, the steak kebab. The steak was cooked okay. The chicken was amazing, delicious. It came with some rice. My friend got the pork with the fried egg on it, and my boyfriend got this just traditional flank steak thing. And the meat, the steak, is where what you need to get there.
Yeah, that's what
I mean,
that's your
they
go-to
cook it
there.
perfectly.
Well, they have a traditional kind of a traditional meal where you're going to get a flank steak, an egg, rice, potatoes.
So
What
the
else?
bandeja, correct?
Yes, and also these very sweet plantains. And then I always start with arepa con quesito blanco, so this arepa with this white cheese, and also empanadas. Can't go there without having empanadas. Right.
Food-wise, one dish I enjoy is the shrimp with Colombian rice. I was a little disappointed. The shrimp that we had at Pueblito was cocktail shrimp, so you almost felt like it was straight out of the bag and didn't have much flavor, soaking with the rice and so on. But we had some Colombian beer, which was really good, and enjoyed that.
So people, they order some food, get a little aguardiente.
Aguardiente, that's the drink.
Tell us about aguardiente.
So aguardiente, how would I describe it?
It's kind of anise flavored, right?
Yeah, anise flavor.
licorice.
It's clear. My parents used to bring it from Colombia when we were really little. Now you can buy it anywhere. You just pour little shots and drink it all night long.
And they also have refajo there. They feature that. It's a Colombian beer with the Colombiana cola. So you mix the beer with the cola, and it's this beautiful rust color. So you can have the aguardiente, you can have the refajo, you can have a bandeja, and
There
then
you
dance
go.
the night away.
And dance the night away.
Well, Alex, you picked Pueblito Viejo. Sum it up for us.
You're going to be surrounded by Colombian people, great music, and just go there with an open mind and have a great time.
Right, Laura?
It's really fun when it comes down to it, and the food is excellent. It's authentic and delicious.
All right, and Vuk.
It's an interesting place, definitely something to experience once, definitely go on Saturday past 9:30.
Well, you can savor the empanadas for yourself at Pueblito Viejo, 5429 North Lincoln Avenue, 773-784-9135. They're open for dinner Wednesday through Sunday, and lunch is also served on the weekends. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is $17.